tap Subscriptions to subscribe to your school.
The Events section shows a list of events throughout the school. You can use this button to add an event to your calendar, or tap here to share the event with friends and family. The feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on throughout the school, whether that's celebrating a student's success or reminding you about an upcoming deadline.
Search Edgecombe County Public Schools in the App Store or Play Store to explore the app for yourself. It's everything ECPS in your pocket.
I didn't hear anything.
Do it
You
again.
all still eating. Now, that's fine. Thank you so much for staying to participate in our meeting. We're a little past time, but we'll make up. I just need your cooperation, board members. All right. We will declare this meeting for June 26th to come to order. Would you please stand with us as we
Flag is back.
recite our pledge of allegiance to the flag? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. I hope everyone has a copy of our agenda. We will try to follow it to the best we can. And we are at item 2, approval of our agenda. Dr. Bryant, will you mention?
Madam Chair, we have some amendments we'd like to make for the agenda to add 4.8B, approval renewal of contract between the Edgecombe County Board of Education and North Carolina Driving School, Inc. for fiscal year 25-26. 4.9B, approval of invoice payment to Vines Architecture for the design work for North Edgecombe School of Innovation. And 4.10B, approval of authorization to combine middle school athletic teams. I ask that we add this to the agenda, given permission from the board.
Could we hear a motion to approve the agenda?
Madam Chair, I make a motion that we approve the agenda as amended.
Second.
Has been moved and seconded that we will approve our agenda as it was amended. All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Motion is carried. Thank you very kindly. Item 3, Dr. Bryant.
Items for information, Madam Chair and board members, extended day trips that were approved prior to this meeting for Carver High School, Southwest Edgecombe High School. See 2 trips for Southwest Edgecombe and Carver High School, and also a field trip date change for Southwest Edgecombe High School for varsity football, and then a grant for STEM enrichment program through the foundation for Bullock Welcome Fund. And then, I think that's all the informational items at this time, Madam Chair.
Okay. We'll move to item 3.2.
I just combined them all, Madam Chair, as we went through it, so I got a little ahead of the game, I apologize.
That's okay. Let me get on the right page then. We'll move to the next page as I see it. 4.8.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Consent item.
These are consent items for consideration by the board, most of which are community facilities use application requests. As you go through that, 4.6A requests waive board policy 1530R, and then acceptance of grant funds for 4.7A, grant funds for NCDCI for $28,428, and that makes up the sum total of the consent items. Any questions from the board?
Hearing none, I need to hear a motion to approve our consent items.
Madam Chair, I make a motion we approve the consent items as presented.
I second.
Has been moved and properly seconded that we will approve our consent items as presented. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you. And now we are into our items for action. Dr. Bryant, you first.
Madam Chair, 4.1B, approval of the MOU between Edgecombe County and Edgecombe County Board of Education to provide summer recreation camps. This is our annual program to support students in age 5 through 12, run each year in partnership with the county.
Any questions, anyone? Hearing none. I need to hear a motion for approval.
Madam Chair, I move for the approval of 4.1B, the approval of the MOU between the Edgecombe County and the Edgecombe County Board of Education to provide summer recreation camp programs for the listed schools and students in 4.1B as presented.
Second.
Has been moved and properly seconded that we will approve the approval of the MOU between Edgecombe County Public Schools and our Edgecombe County and Edgecombe County Board of Education for the 100 ECPS students. And this will be held at Carver Elementary, Coker-Wimberley, Stocks Elementary, and Tarboro High School. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. Thank you very kindly. 4.2B, Dr.
Madam Chair, board members, this is an addendum to the previous business and conference meeting schedule you approved. This would change on the calendar in 2026, change our final meeting of that fiscal year from Tuesday, June 30, 2026 to a special meeting on Thursday, June 25, 2026.
Okay, does any of the board members have any concerns or questions in reference to 4.2B? Hearing none, I need to hear a motion for approval.
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve the addendum for the Edgecombe County Board of Education Business and Conference Meeting Schedule for fiscal year 25-26 to change the Tuesday date from June 30th, special meeting date to Thursday, June 25th, 2026.
Second.
Has been moved and properly seconded that we will approve the approval of the addendum for the Edgecombe County Board of Education Business and Conference meeting scheduled for 25 through 26 from Tuesday, June the 30th, 2026, special meeting dates to Thursday, June 25th, 26. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. 4.B, Ms. Howell, please.
Good evening, Board Chair, Vice Chair,
Good evening.
Board of Education, Superintendent, my illustrious coworkers. I'm coming to you tonight with budget amendment number 3. I think the last meeting I was here, I had budget amendment number 2, and that was just including the state public school fund. This one is including updates to all except for local. I just want to draw your attention to that fact. I will come back next month with the closeout, which will include the update to local funding. This is through state allotment for state funds through revision number 102. And I am recommending the board, requesting the board to approve it as presented.
Did I understand you to say that you have one more to this?
Yes, in July to be the closeout. I mean, yes, we're in June, in July is the closeout for fiscal year 24-25.
Oh, okay. Anybody else have any questions for Ms. Howell?
That was like taking a minute to look over it.
sure we use one minute for everybody to leave.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't mind. Will you have your phone? I just have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
If you go to the second sheet, our fund balance appropriation, does that measure up with our income, which places us in either a good situation or bad?
Well, fortunately, we're still in a good situation. When we started the year off, we did have appropriation to use fund balance, just based on a lot of things that have changed, even with the merger and some of those expenses that weren't predicted. We did have some overages as far as being given a lot of money to be able to do certain things with, but there were just expenses that we could not anticipate. You couldn't know until the things did present. But it was helpful having the additional money from the county and additional money from the state for a lot of our special projects and special funds. With that being said, we did go into fund balance. One of the things that even the auditors have mentioned, which we are also using to our advantage, is how food service has always been kind of operating on a high. So this year, one of the things that we are doing is taking advantage of getting indirect costs from them, which we haven't done in the past. So that's why I say we're still in a good position. We're very fortunate, especially to be the income status that our county is in comparison to other counties throughout the state, to be able to still have fund balance that right now, even for the next couple of years, it doesn't appear, if things stay how they are. We know there's a lot of unpredictable things going on, even with federal programs, but we are in a very good spot.
One question, please.
Yes.
Now, I have a revised budget resolution, and then I just have a budget amendment 3.
Yes.
So the one that, the revised is what will basically, the final figures, am I correct? The final totals.
Through budget amendment number 3. But next month, I'll be back with the actual final closeout budget amendment for the fiscal year. 24, 25, yes.
Okay. I think the time is up. We gave everybody a minute to have a chance to look over.
And I do thank you for your understanding that you're just receiving it today versus having it in your board book. I know that presents a little bit of a challenge.
Well, thank you so much for bringing that to us. Does anyone else have anything you want to ask about? Hearing none, I need a motion for approval of the budget amendment number 3. Emphasize the 3.
Madam Chair, I move for the approval of budget amendment number 3 for the fiscal year 2024-2025 as presented.
Second.
Has been moved and properly second that we will approve our budget amendment number 3 for 24-25 school year. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. The motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, 4.B, Mr. 4.4B, Mr. Haynes.
Good evening, Madam Chair, Vice Chair, Board Members, Superintendent Dr. Bryan. I'd like to request board approval for the purchase of district Microsoft licensing for the fiscal year 25-26 from Soft Choice as a sole source in the amount of $59,041.45. Technology will use local technology funds for this purchase. These licenses will allow ECPS to continue to legally operate our Microsoft Windows infrastructure, and Soft Choice is the vendor of record for North Carolina.
Does anyone have any questions for Mr. Haynes? Hearing none, I need to hear a motion for approval.
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve the purchase of district Microsoft licenses for the 25-26 year from Soft Choice as a sole source in the amount of $59,041.45 using local technology funds.
Second.
Has been moved and properly second that we will approve the purchase of district Microsoft license for 25-26 school year using our PRC 015 allowances in our local technology fund in the amount of $59,041.45. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. The motion carries. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Haynes, you coming up next.
Yes.
4.5.
ECPS Technology Department requests board approval for the purchase of Google Workspace for Education Plus for all ECPS schools from CDWG as a sole source in the amount of $32,500 using PRC 015 state technology funds. The purpose of these funds is to provide Google Workspace for Education Plus products to teachers and students to enhance and support learning instruction. And CDWG is an approved vendor under our TIPS consortium, and we have a contract number for TIPS there.
Okay. Does anyone have any concerns with that item? If not, I need to hear a motion for approval.
Madam Chair, I make a motion that we approve the purchase of Google Workspace for Education Plus for all ECPS schools from CDW-G as a sole source in the amount of $32,500 using PRC 015 state technology funds.
Second.
Has been moved and properly second that we will approve the purchase of Google Workspace for Education Plus for all ECPS schools from CDW-G sole source in the amount of $32,500. And we will be using PRC 015 state technology funds. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. The motion carries. Oh, Mr. Haynes again. Okay.
Tonight, I'd like to request board approval of the memorandum of understanding between Edgecombe County Board of Education and Spark NC, a North Carolina nonprofit organization for fiscal year 25-26, beginning July 1st and ending June 30th, 2026. To operate one or more learning labs at sites identified by the district, to make the Spark NC program available to district students, and to hire and support staff for Spark lab leaders to lead related work in the district. Spark NC will invest approximately $10,833.33 to hire and to lead implementation into inter-district collaborative model for the 25-26 school year.
Does anyone have any concern with this item? Hearing none, I need to hear a motion for approval.
Madam Chair, I make approval of the memorandum of understanding between Edgecombe County Board of Education and Spark ENC for fiscal year 2025-2026.
Second.
Has been moved and properly second that we will approve the memorandum of understanding between Edgecombe County Board of Education and SPOC NC for school year 25-26. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. Okay. 4.7B, Ms. Wainwright.
Good evening, Madam Board Chair,
Good evening.
Mr. Vice Chair, other board members, Superintendent Dr. Bryan. I'm here tonight to request board approval for 2 items for action. The first item for action is a request for board approval of the contract between Edgecombe County Public Schools and Rhonda Powell for private transportation services for various departments within ECPS. The estimated total of the contract amount will be approximately $155,000. My recommendation is for board approval of the contract between Edgecombe County Public Schools and Rhonda Powell for private transportation services for July 1, 2025 through June 30th, 2026.
Anyone have any questions on this item? If not, I need to hear a motion for approval.
Madam Chair, I move for the approval of the contract between Edgecombe County Board of Education and Rhonda Powell for private transportation services for July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026, in the amount of approximately $155,000 as presented.
Second.
It has been moved and second that we will approve the contract between Edgecombe County Board of Education and Rhonda Powell for private transportation services for July 1, 2025 through June 30, 2026, in the amount of $155,000 approximately. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. Motion carries. Ms.
Thank you.
Wainwright, continue.
My second item for action is to request board approval of the contract between Edgecombe County Public Schools and North Carolina Driving School out of Greenville for driver education services beginning July 1, 2025 and ending June 30th, 2026. The renewal cost for classroom instruction is $70 per pupil. Behind the wheel training, $230 per pupil, for a total cost per child or student of $300. The total estimated cost for next year would be $180,000. My recommendation is board approval of the contract between Edgecombe County Public Schools and North Carolina Driving School for 2025 through 26.
Ms. Wainwright, sorry. I wanted to question, the contract says not to exceed $170,000.
Okay, what pages are you on? I'm sorry.
Page 4.
I'm sorry, that was an oversight of not changing that amount on that, in that paragraph.
Okay, so we'll amend the contract to reflect $180,000.
Yes.
And that's the amount you're seeking from the board.
Okay,
Got it. Okay.
thank you.
Does anyone else have any questions in reference to that contract? So before we move,
Yes,
we are
ma'am.
using 180,000. That's the amount. Okay?
that is the projected amount with the increase for fees for services this year. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, Madam Chair, my recommendation for the motion would be to approve the contract as amended in the amount of $180,000, so that it's clear.
Okay, I need to hear a motion.
Madam Chair, I make a motion for board approval of the amended contract renewal between Edgecombe County Schools and North Carolina Driving Schools for 2025-26, not for an estimated total cost of $180,000.
Second.
It has been moved and properly seconded that we will approve the renewal of the contract, amended contract between Edgecombe County Board of Education and North Carolina Driving School for school year 25-26 in an estimated amount of $180,000. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. The motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, 4.9B.
Thank you, Madam Chair, board members. Seeking authorization tonight from the board to pay invoices to Vines Architecture in the amount of $220,866.32 for design work for North Edgecombe School of Innovation. Funds be allocated from fiscal year 2025-2026 local capital funds on or after July 1st, 2025. These funds will be reimbursed by the Edgecombe County Board of Commissioners when funds are drawn down from the $62 million needs based grant.
I'm turning to my section because I think I want to ask you a question. One more section.
So I'll take mine.
Okay. Will this be the first check that,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, so every time there's a request for funding on the project, it will not come from our finance office, but it will come from the county commissioner's office.
We will be invoiced for that through the school district, and then we will communicate with.
We will send
We
it
will
to the
communicate
county.
to the commissioners, and also be communicating with the board about that process.
Okay. What was that amount?
$220,866.32.
Okay, I got it. Anyone else have any questions? Hearing none, I need to hear a motion for approval of 4.9B.
Madam Chair, I move for the approval of 4.9B, the authorization from the board to pay invoices to Vines Architects in the amount of $220,866.32 as presented by Dr. Bryan.
Second.
It has been moved and properly second. That we will approve the invoice to Vines Architects for the design work for North Edgecombe School Innovation Center in the amount of $220,866.32. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Hearing none, the motion carries. Thank you. 4.10B.
Thank you, Madam Chair, board members. Seeking approval from the board to authorize the superintendent to work with the district-wide athletic director, middle school principals, and middle school athletic directors when needed to combine athletic sports teams at the middle school level when warranted, based on the number of participants to help ensure athletic opportunities for students. Superintendent shall provide notice to the board before taking any action. And this is just to make sure that if one team does not make, so to speak, at one middle school, then it might be an opportunity to play on another team at another middle school. We want to make those opportunities available.
Okay, does everyone understand that and approves that? I need to hear a motion for approval of 410B.
Madam Chair, I make a motion for the approval of authorization by the superintendent to combine middle school athletic teams
Second.
as needed.
Second.
Has been moved and seconded that we will approve of authorization to combine middle school athletic teams by Dr. Bryant, and he will inform the board when this may need to take place. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. The motion carries. Thank you very much. Reverend Privet, would you take us into closed session?
Yes, Madam Chair, I make a motion under the North Carolina Open Meetings Law, Section 143-318.11A, 1A, 3, and A6, to go into closed session to consider personnel matters and to consult with the attorney to preserve attorney-client privilege information and the disclosure of personnel records rendered confidential under GS 115C-319 through 321.
Second.
It has been moved and properly seconded that we will go into closed session. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. The motion carries. We will take about a 5-minute break so I can stand up.
Introducing the brand new app for Edgecombe County Schools. It's everything ECPS in your pocket.
This is the home screen. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the bottom left to see all the menu items.
To turn on push notifications, tap Settings, select Notification Preferences, and allow notifications. Tap Subscriptions to subscribe to your school.
The Events section shows a list of events throughout the school. You can use this button to add an event to your calendar, or tap here to share the event with friends and family. The feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on throughout the school, whether that's celebrating a student's success or reminding you about an upcoming deadline.
Search Edgecombe County Public Schools in the App Store or Play Store to explore the app for yourself. It's everything ECPS in your pocket. Introducing the brand new app for Edgecombe County Schools. It's everything ECPS in your pocket. This is the home screen. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the bottom left to see all the menu items. To turn on push notifications, tap Settings, select Notification Preferences, and allow notifications. Tap Subscriptions to subscribe to your school.
The Events section shows a list of events throughout the school. You can use this button to add an event to your calendar, or tap here to share the event with friends and family. The feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on throughout the school, whether that's celebrating a student's success or reminding you about an upcoming deadline.
Search Edgecombe County Public Schools in the App Store or Play Store to explore the app for yourself. It's everything ECPS in your pocket.
Okay. We need to hear a motion for item number 7, here in open session, our personnel management.
Madam Chair, I make a motion that we approve our personnel management.
Second.
Has been moved and properly second that we will approve our personnel management. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. The motion carries. Okay, the next item, board correspondence. Have a little note that I will share with our board. The chair of our county commissioner lost his sister.
Who was that? Who was the sister?
Oh, what is that? I mean, Gloria.
Oh, yeah.
Her
yeah,
name
gotcha,
is Gloria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And
all right.
we did not meet, so I prepared a card for the
Okay.
superintendent, the board, and took it to his house.
that's right.
Because I could not go to the funeral. I was somewhere else. But anyway, they responded with a little card.
Sure.
And I'm sharing it with you. Thank you for your thoughtfulness gift during our time of loss. Your kindness and support brought comfort to our family, and we are truly grateful. With appreciation, the Wiggins family.
Did you put money in that card?
Yes, ma'am.
I will bring you some next time.
Please don't.
Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
Yes, I represented the board with that. And since they mailed a card back, I thought I would share it with you. It was all happening during the time we were not meeting.
I went to the funeral.
You did?
Right.
Good, good.
Gloria was a good friend. She's a good friend to the county.
No,
Very.
that's right. She served on.
She was
some-
HR out at the big plant, and whatever somebody in the county needed, she
Yeah.
gave it to us. She was
worked
a
at
good
Phillips.
friend to the county.
She used to work with the children at Phillips as well.
She did something. She served on the
Trustees at Edgecombe Community College.
Edgecombe Community
For about
College.
20 years.
Yeah, a long time. Gloria Wiggins
Gloria Wiggins.
Hicks.
Hicks. That's right. That's
Gloria Hicks Wiggins or Wiggins Hicks?
it's
Hicks.
Wiggins.
Wiggins Hicks.
I do. I didn't know she had died.
Because I was going to say she was your boss, somewhat.
I didn't realize
Yeah,
she
she
had
passed away. And this happened, what, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Huh?
She suffered
hate
cancer
not
for
having a
about,
paper.
it was
I hate
tough.
not having a paper.
Oh, I
mobile
didn't
paper.
know
It
that.
was tough. It was tough.
But I just knew it was quick. Okay, item 9, items brought by.
Can I say something, Dr.
Ye-
Wilson?
Yes,
I just
ma'am.
wanted to say thank you to Rose for all she's done for us, and we're gonna miss her, and I hope you enjoy your retirement.
Thank you.
Yes.
We're gonna miss you
I'll
too.
miss y'all too.
You have to come back to see us sometime. We won't be able to
You
find
can
you.
always
You
drive,
know
you
where to
always
find
come back and
us.
drive the Green Hornet.
We need to do like
She
the
could drive that
nutrition
thing.
department.
Rose could drive
Get
it.
something worth driving.
She could drive it. Rose could drive it.
First board trip I was on, I think we were going to.
The one they
Granville
delivered
County.
at the
That's
summer
it.
feeding program.
Yeah, but they don't give you money
Only
to
saw
buy
it
that
on
stuff.
Facebook.
No
I
more.
haven't seen
You
it
can't buy
first.
those with
It's
school.
got food on it, it's real cute.
You have to be proud.
Okay, y'all through talking?
Yes, ma'am.
Does anybody have anything else to say on the item 9? Dr. Bryant, are you finished?
Yes, ma'am.
You okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If you
No.
weren't finished, you would say, yes, I know. Okay, I need to hear a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Has been moved and properly second. We will adjourn this June 26th meeting. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor of the motion, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion